back to my channel,
Editing Rani. So I recorded this video last week because I knew that I wasn't going to get the opportunity to record a video this weekend, and I wanted to make sure that I put out my video. In honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to let you all know, trigger warning, I am going to be talking about depression and the struggles that I have with depression. If that's something that triggers your own depression, please don't watch today's video or fast forward to the part where I start talking about my growth journey. I just want to share in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, and please check out my description. I have had the mental health hotline number in my description. I've always had it, and then also I have the suicide hotline, so if anybody needs it, that number's available. I hope everybody has a wonderful week ahead, and I'll let you get back to the video.
I wanted to do this in April, and I kept forgetting that it was April because it happened so fast. I've had some things going on, and we're gonna discuss it. So let's get in on it. If you've been watching my videos from the beginning, my very first episode, if you recall, was me talking about living with a chronic pain illness. I suffer from fibromyalgia, and also I have arthritis in certain parts of my body as well. And then anxiety and depression, of course, falls in with everything else that's going on. I wanted to just kind of update you all. In one of the videos that I did, I was talking about how the office for my therapist, they caused me to like lose my mind, lose myself. I was sobbing. They messed up the appointment. They didn't have my phone number. It was just a mess. Even thinking about it again just stresses me out. The whole thing was just avoidable. It was avoidable. Okay, since then, so it's been about two months, and since then things have gotten semi better. She increased my anxiety and depression medicine. I think that really helped a lot. I still get sad, and it's not, I have a wonderful husband, and I have two boys that, despite how crazy they can be, are good kids. And I say that even my toddler is very rambunctious, and he's wild and he's crazy, but he's not even 2. So there's really no reason why I would be sad or I would be depressed. And I was talking to my cousin maybe 2.5 weeks ago, and I was telling her I didn't want to do any videos. I didn't have the motivation to do not even like makeup videos, and I wasn't doing things that I typically do that I love. Reading, I was not motivated to read. I wasn't motivated to work out. I was just on a low, but it wasn't affecting my family. And usually when that has happened in the past, it does affect my home, and it didn't this time, and I'm very thankful. But at the same time, I try to be really careful, because when you live with depression and you fall into depression that hard to where you're just not motivated to do anything, and you're just kind of going with the flow, rolling with the punches, that takes a toll. And me and my husband talk a lot. We talk a lot. I talk a lot. He listens. The communication is very great. I need to stop and talk. He will stop and talk to me. I've come a long way because it took a while for me to get where I am now. When you fall that hard in your depression, it can harm you. You feel alone. I even had a thought like, everybody would be better without me. I had that thought, like, Del could take care of, my husband's name is Del could take care of the boys, like they'll be taken care of. And then I was like, wait a minute, why are you thinking like this? Conversations that I've had with family members, I've always said, when I go to a therapist, when I go and speak to my therapist, whether it's the one I currently have or any therapist that I've had in the past, I've always known what they were going to diagnose me with, and I've always known how they're going to treat me. And I've always been conscious enough to know that it's just not okay, that it's not, what's going on in my head is not okay. And although I can't stop it, I'm able to get myself out of it. Or if I feel that I need help, I ask for help. So I had been dealing with that for a few weeks. I wasn't making jewelry. I have not made jewelry. I have a little boutique and I make jewelry. I have not made jewelry since December, and I was like hardcore doing it 3-4 days a week, and I just stopped. Originally I had said, okay, I'm not gonna do anything until February because I had really big orders during Christmas because I was running like a little sale, like buy one get one type of stuff. So I was giving myself time to, you know, recoup after the holiday, get back into some sort of routine, normal life again. I just hadn't had the motivation to do it. So I no longer feel that way. I forced myself to go out for walks every day until I started feeling better, and I think that helped a lot. I'm clinically depressed. I never considered myself to have seasonal depression, but the way that I felt at the beginning of the year with my, you know, my moods going up and down, my anxiety being terrible. Mind you, we had some pretty shitty stuff happen. I started thinking like maybe I do have like seasonal depression. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to diagnose myself, but you know, that did cross my mind because as soon as spring hit, I thought I felt better, but I was forcing myself to go on these walks. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready to start working out again because I had stopped working out. That's where I am with that. My anxiety is horrible. It doesn't, I deal with that. I deal with that. I'm being completely honest. My anxiety is it's triggered. It's brought on by high stress being one of them. And so my job is very stressful. People are very stressful. The job itself is not hard. So that triggers my anxiety on a day. And some days I'm able to deal with it, and some days I am honestly not able to. The thing I love the most about my husband, I mean, I love my husband, y'all. I'm obsessed with him. You can ask anyone. He asks me every single day, how are you? Where's your mental health today? And I'll tell him what I need if I need, and if I don't, I just say I'm good, babe. So that's where I am now. In regards to my fibromyalgia, it is horrible, and we just had a lot of rain, so I'm hoping that is the end of it, because I mean, my hands right now, look how red they are, and oh, it hurts. It hurts. I was trying to put on my earrings, and even trying to grasp, look, all this right here too, even trying to grasp to put the earring on was painful. My hands, I had to like, oh, they felt heavy and tingly, like they started tingling right away, like as if they're gonna fall asleep. And it comes with it, the pain, it comes with it. On the days that I hurt too much, I have all the medicine that has been prescribed to me. There's really not much else that my doctor can do or that I can do other than what I'm doing already. That is my life update, my growth journey. So at the beginning of 2021, I had started a growth journey, and I am here for my quarterly update. I was going to do it like monthly, but I don't want you to get bored. I don't want to get bored of just talking about that. So I'm gonna talk about it today. Now I do have my notes. That's what I'm gonna be looking at. If you are on this journey with me, I hope you got your planners or calendars or just something, even if it's on your phone, if you bought one on Amazon, just something to help organize your day-to-day. I do that for sure because I will forget everything. Not even because I want to be organized, but because I literally forget everything. I'm gonna start with health and nutrition. My goals were to maintain and keep a workout routine, handle stress better, and time management. Time management, in my humble opinion, I feel like I've gotten better. A lot of my goals were to make sure that certain things were done before my husband starts his work shift. I think I'm doing time management a lot better. I mean, there's always going to be improvement. There's always going to be improvement for everything that we do, no matter what. And I could probably do better. Handle stress better. I think that goes hand in hand with time management, with the exception of my job. I think that if you're able to manage your time, your day-to-day, your stress would be better. you'll be able to handle things. I'm still working on mine. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I have struggled some with my depression, so I'm still working on the handling stress better. Maintain and keep a workout routine. I finally feel like I have some type of routine back in my life when it comes to working out, and I'm very thankful because I was getting worried. I had no motivation. I think that ticking the box slowly. So the next one is self-care and spirituality. I broke it down by mind, body, and soul. Morning affirmations I still do daily. That is the mind portion. Body, I had put a goal to sleep 7 to 8 hours. I try really hard, depending on my anxiety, I try really hard not to fall asleep past 11. That doesn't always work out, and that's fine. But for the most part, I try really hard to get 7 hours of sleep. And for the soul daily devotional, I am doing a daily devotional. I hope you all are taking care, self-care and spirituality. I hope no matter your belief, we don't have to believe in the same thing. We don't have to agree in that, but you know, take care of yourself, because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of the people around you. And I'm telling myself more than I'm telling you. The next thing here, I have hobbies, YouTube, jewelry, and reading. I didn't do great. For my goals for YouTube, I wanted to be posting consistently, and I do. I think I do. I try really hard. I think I only missed once, and it was Easter weekend. But for the most part, I post my videos every Sunday. So I've been pretty consistent with that. Jewelry, I wanted to come up with new ideas, what's inspiring me, what's inspiring my customers. I explained to y'all about the jewelry, but it's slowly but surely coming through. I've been working on some stuff and I feel good about it. And then read for 20 minutes daily. I have not been doing that. As I stated, I didn't want to do anything, but that's going to change because there's no excuse. And I love reading. Reading is so good to relax and to turn your brain off. At least that's what I do it for. I don't read to learn anything, or unless of course I'm looking to learn, but I read just to escape and wind down. The next ones I had put more like goals, right? So I wanted to maintain my routine. I wanted to have consistency. I wanted to reduce my screen time. That's a touch and go, I'm not gonna lie. Some weeks I won't look at my phone, and then some days, some weeks I don't. One of the goals also that I put was intimacy, and not that, I mean, don't get me wrong, intimacy, but intimacy with my husband, making sure our communication is good and that we're good, he and we are. I love my husband, y'all don't even know. I put here self-care again, and then family, because to be a better mom and to be a better wife, I need to be a better me. And I love me. No matter how hard it gets for me, I love me. And I hope that doesn't sound conceited, because it's not coming from a conceited place. I really do. Nobody's gonna love me like I love me. My husband might. He's The final thing here I have is managing my wealth, making sure I stick with my savings, and I do. I've been doing really well, making sure to put money in my savings account every paycheck. Those are my goals for my growth journey. I'd love to hear the ones that you all have set for yourself. I really would, and I really hope that you all are doing well. Please leave in the comments what goals you need to work on, and did you add any new goals to your overall growth journey? I'm really curious to know. I guess that is the end of this. Please take care of yourselves. I will keep you all, we're gonna do this like a quarterly thing. Yeah, we're gonna do this like a quarterly thing. I'll be better. It'll come. I hope everybody has a great week. I hope you all stay safe. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. See y'all in the next one.